Question that I have in my head, I'm thinking about organization. I've been in PayPal. So 42,000 people, sometimes 45, sometimes 50, depending the year. How do you scale it? Who's responsible to make this framework happen? Is it the HR? Is it the direct manager? Is it a share responsibility model?
It's a super great question. Look, we know that HR doesn't do that. And they don't do it so consistently that I think hoping that they will wake up one day and do it is not a valid idea. And I think the reason is pretty simple. HR looks at organizations through the lens of individuals. They know how to recruit them, assess them, evaluate them, promote them, train them, compensate them. All good, all necessary. My view is that what makes organizations thrive or not is about the quality of interactions between individuals. And it's way easier to fix the interactions than it is to upgrade all of your talent. And so that's not what HR does. They don't look through the lens of interactions. Some executives do naturally, many do not. The kind of people who tend to think in that way are people you would call like chief of staff. A chief of staff is thinking, okay, that group's not working well with that group, and how do I facilitate? And we need to get these people to communicate more, and maybe we need to change the information flows, and there are too many people in that meeting and not, the wrong ones in that meeting. So they are often the logical person to be a repository, but I'll give you another way of thinking about it. A lot of interactions happen in meetings, and if you think about the cost structure of a company, let's say 70% is labor, workforce, right? And maybe half of that is spent in meetings. So you've actually got a hidden line item in your P&L at PayPal called meetings, but it's hidden. And with 42,000 people, the number is huge. It's by far the biggest single line item other than headcount in total. Yeah. So if you went to, I don't know who runs PayPal these days?
Alex. I forgot his last name, yeah. I'm not there anymore.
If you went to him and said, hey, I want $5 million to do marketing in Asia, he'd go like, yeah, maybe, but show me the ROI. Yeah. Here we're spending like $5 billion on meetings, and we have no ROI. So where am I going with this? I think companies should have chief meeting officers because it's actually the single biggest discretionary spend, and they would be the people who would be the natural owners of this metric. They would say, well, if all of our meetings are productive and positive, then we're doing great.
Yeah. I've always joked that at Microsoft that there should be a Teams plugin that connects to HR that knows everybody's salary. And then as you have a meeting, you can see the things that are going like, this is how much money this meeting's costing you.
Totally.
Because that it's to that point, right?
That's the cost. And then it should also, and I'm working on this, have the benefit. So it says, you just spent $14,000 on your catch-up, right? But you really crushed it. You came up with 3 new ideas. You clarified the execution of something, or frankly, you didn't do shit.